Bitcoin, a digital currency born from the ashes of the 2008 financial crisis. What started as an experiment in cryptography has grown into a global economic force. Today, Bitcoin is no longer a niche idea. It is a movement, a hedge, a challenge to traditional finance. Back in 2010, one Bitcoin was worth less than 1 cent. As of May 8, 2025, it trades at over $101,000. This is one of the highest levels since the 2021 bull market. But the real question is this: how much will one Bitcoin be worth in the year 2050? Bitcoin is no longer for tech geeks only. It is owned by hedge funds, corporations, and even nation-states. El Salvador has declared it legal tender. Swiss banks allow clients to store BTC directly. The US and EU have approved Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin is becoming part of the mainstream system. People turn to Bitcoin when trust in banks fails. They see it as an asset that governments cannot print or freeze. It is decentralized, finite, and always on. A new kind of financial freedom. The price of Bitcoin is driven by two forces: supply and demand. Supply is limited. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. That number is hard-coded. Over 90% have already been mined. Every 4 years, the reward for mining is cut in half. This process is called halving. The most recent halving took place in April 2024. The next will occur in 2028. Less supply means more scarcity. Now demand. That is what makes Bitcoin truly interesting. Today, Bitcoin is held by individuals, institutions, and governments. Tesla, MicroStrategy, and other companies hold billions in BTC. Bitcoin is no longer just speculative. It is digital gold for the digital age. Adoption is growing rapidly. Payment processors accept Bitcoin. E-commerce stores allow BTC payments. In countries like Argentina, Nigeria, and Venezuela, Bitcoin protects against hyperinflation. Young generations trust Bitcoin more than their national currencies. Regulation is catching up. The European Union introduced clear rules through MiCA. The United States is preparing its own framework. Countries like Singapore and the UAE are turning into crypto hubs. With regulation, institutions feel safer entering the market. And when institutions enter, big capital follows. What do the experts say? ARK Invest, led by Cathie Wood, predicts Bitcoin could reach $1.5 million by 2040. Their model assumes high institutional adoption and long-term trust. VanEck estimates a price of $1 million if Bitcoin becomes a global store of value. Standard Chartered Bank predicts Bitcoin could hit $200,000 by 2035. They believe further adoption could push it well beyond that by 2050. Other institutions like Fidelity, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs also see long-term growth. While their numbers vary, the trend is clear. Bitcoin's future may be in the 6 or even 7 figures. But what has to happen? First, global adoption. Bitcoin must be used for more than speculation. It must become a tool for savings and payments. Second, regulatory clarity. Laws must protect investors without blocking innovation. Trust brings institutional money. Third, technological efficiency. Bitcoin needs to scale. Layer 2 solutions like the Lightning Network must offer cheap, fast transactions. Fourth, generational change. Younger generations will inherit global wealth. And they already trust Bitcoin more than traditional finance. But nothing is guaranteed. Bitcoin faces many risks. Quantum computing could break current encryption. Though developers are working on quantum-resistant algorithms, it remains a threat. Governments could regulate or restrict Bitcoin. Fiat gateways could be closed. Self-custody might be banned in certain jurisdictions. Environmental concerns remain. If Bitcoin mining fails to shift fully to renewable energy, political pressure may rise. New, faster, greener technologies may replace Bitcoin, and public trust could be damaged by hacks, scams, or misuse. Let us now explore 3 possible futures. Scenario 1. Bitcoin fails. Regulations, competition, or loss of faith cause its collapse. The price drops below $10,000. It becomes a historical curiosity. Scenario 2. Bitcoin becomes digital gold. It is used for saving, not spending. It coexists with traditional money. Its price stabilizes between $400,000 and $600,000. It is legal and accepted by institutions. Scenario 3. Bitcoin dominates. It becomes the world's primary store of value. Nations hold it in reserves. It is used for everyday payments via fast Layer 2 solutions. Its price reaches between $2 million and $5 million per coin. Holders from the 2020s become part of a new economic elite. Bitcoin is the most important financial experiment of our time. It connects math, ideology, and innovation. It offers a new path. And whether that path leads to failure or global dominance is still unclear. But one thing is certain: If Bitcoin succeeds, the price we see today will look cheap. Very cheap. Do you believe Bitcoin will survive the next 25 years? Do you own any? Will you hold it until 2050? Or will you look back and say, I wish I had? For more videos, hit the like button and subscribe our channel Almost Fiction.